The girl was only shaking a cloth at the window, but the boy responded with a hat salute. His laughter made the girl look at him. The next day, the girl waited on purpose at the window for the boy to pass by, and then she greeted him shyly. But on the third day, heavy rain came, and the boy arrived late. On the fourth day, they missed each other again. She thought they had no fate, but on the fifth day, the doorbell rang. When she opened the door, it was the boy holding flowers. He introduced himself and gave her that bouquet. That was how love began. The boy was a milkman from the slums. The girl was a maid in a rich family. Their lives were very ordinary, but the optimistic boy never complained. Since he could not take the girl to expensive dance halls, they went to dance in the church. As their love grew, the girl took the boy to meet her parents. After they decided to marry, the girl quit her maid job. The boy took a loan and bought a house for them. Although the new home had no furniture, it meant they could fill it together. In front of family and friends, they entered into marriage. At first, the new home had only ugly curtains and a mattress. But after marriage, the girl worked hard to manage the household, and the boy worked hard to fix the old parts of the house. When the wife pointed out some places that were inconvenient, he always found a way to make them better. Slowly, the house filled with things. They lived a happy and warm life. But after a few years of marriage, the woman cried because she could not get pregnant. The man then understood his wife's anxiety. To cheer her up, he surprised her with a dressing table, and the woman also gave him a surprise. She became pregnant. After that, the man went out at dawn to deliver milk. By the time their child was born, he rushed back and the birth was already finished. But the first thing he asked about was his wife's condition, and the first person he looked at in the room was her. Their son grew up healthy. The days of the family of three were still warm. The man loved reading newspapers and talking about national affairs, while the woman was busy with housework. When he spoke about the news, the woman asked what this was and what that was. The man explained patiently. They sometimes envied the lives of the rich and longed for beautiful afternoon teas, but soon they focused again on their own happiness. The only thing that made the woman cry bitterly was when their son went to school and had to cut off his beautiful curly hair. The family lived a happy life all their years. Many years later, the elderly woman suffered from dementia, but when she saw the bouquet of flowers by the bed, the love in her heart was still awakened. After the wife passed away, the man still prepared 2 sets of tableware and waited for her to say goodnight again. Not long after, the man followed the steps of his wife. Their lifelong companionship was frozen in their young wedding photo. When the photo was taken down, the wall was left with the marks of time.